Yes, what's good, everybody? So, quick shit vid. I just want to say quickly, I've got a podcast coming out again this week on at 7. So straight after this video, all links will be below. And I brought out a music video I think it was last Friday or something. And I got loads of you went over and had a listen to it and stuff. So I proper appreciate you leaving a comment and that. The link will be below if you do want to go check it out. I'm buzzing about how they've both gone, really. You're all awesome. So thank you very much. Onwards and upwards. So Bamford's out for the season. They're talking like 6 weeks or something, which takes him pretty much to end, because by the time there's a couple of midweek games or whatever, however it pans out, he won't be back in action. But everyone else is expected to be back for Saturday against Southampton. So Cooper, Phillips, Llorente, Click and Meslier, Silent S apparently all should be back. Back in. Southampton haven't been in greatest of form, to be fair, recently. I think they won a game in league for 3 and then they got beat against Man City, which everybody gets beat to Man City in Cup. But yeah, so they've not been in finest of form. But they are 11th. But we're only 6 points off them. I think they might have a game in hand on us like everybody in the world does at the minute. But we've got 8 games left, haven't we? So, how many points is that? That's 24, quick maths. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yeah. So 24 points up for grabs. If we take 24, we'll stay up. No, I'm only messing. But if we beat Southampton and beat Watford, I genuinely think we'll have pulled away, and then we still need some more results towards the end of the season, but it will look nothing like what it does at the moment, even though it looks significantly better after that absolute carnage at Wolves. Everton have got West Ham next, so with how Everton are, they've lost. But then they've got Burnley, so you'd back them to beat Burnley, but you'd want them to beat Burnley, even though I want Fat Frank to go down. It's not worth the risk, really, is it, that Burnley win that game, even though that would push Everton. But Everton are more likely to bounce back than Burnley. I don't think Burnley will get many wins towards the end of the season. But Everton have got West Ham, Burnley, and then Scum. So, as I say, they'll lose to West Ham, lose to Scum, you would imagine, beat Burnley. So if that is the case, they lose them 2 games and beat Burnley, they'll still be sat above relegation zone, but we'll be having, when we beat Southampton on Saturday and when we beat Watford, then we'll pull away. So what do you reckon? Bit of shit talk on Raphinha. Apparently he's got a £25 million release clause if we go down, which I don't believe we are going down. But there's a 75 million release clause if we stay up. And apparently Barcelona, I know, not willing to meet that, which don't surprise me really. I think 75 million for a team like Barcelona that can attract pretty much anybody in the world, can't they? And they've got a new sponsorship deal with Spotify. So, they can attract whoever they want, really. You wouldn't imagine. I think that's quite a big risk. As mint as I think Raphinha is for us, I think he's absolutely amazing and he's by far and away our best player. I do think he's a risk for the top sides. It's like, would he walk straight into Man City side? I don't know. Barcelona have actually got some pretty decent forwards. They're on about getting Messi back out the next year, and I know Messi's knocking on, but he's going to play, isn't he? Apparently Scum and Liverpool are in for him as well, Raf, but I don't know how true that is. I've always seen him going to Liverpool, to be honest. Ever since I first saw him, I thought he fits them down to the ground, really, doesn't he? But they've just got that Diaz he's just settled straight in and he looks mint. So yeah, what do you reckon? I do think it writings on wall though for Raf. I think he wants out, really. They're talking about coming to a mutual agreement, like the clubs and Deco and Raf and Bat, everybody coming to an agreement so that it's, for the sake of, because if Raf wants out, I think they'll let him go. But they'll still get, I would imagine, 50 million for him, really. It's just 75 sort of pushing it over edge, isn't it? They're on about voting, because obviously everybody else in Europe can have 5 substitutes, can't they? And we voted, well, we didn't, but the clubs voted. There's got to be like, I think it's 18 out of 20 clubs or something have to all agree for a big change like that to happen. And there were only like Man City that wanted that change to happen. It were all like Wilder and that were kicking off on it other year, saying that they can't have 5. But they're going for it again. They're going to see if anybody wants it at end of season again. And I don't think, because everybody says that 5 substitutes only favours the top clubs, but I don't know how true that is. I really do. I think, it's legs in there as well, isn't it? If you're putting a shift in, teams like Man City wear you down, and it's like get some new lads on. And I think 5 substitutes is a lot to bring on. I don't think, and I know when the quality players and they play together every week because they rotate them so well, teams like Man City, but I don't think that's going to edit the domination. They still dominate leagues, don't they? Still dominate games. So I don't... How many upsets is there a season? I don't know if it'll make much of a difference, really. I'd be up for it, I think. I'd be down with it. And then just a bit of news on Greenwood. He scored in England under-20s game, played Germany, beat them 3-1. I didn't watch it, but I've just read up on it. So that's good for Greenwood, innit? Because obviously he got thrown straight in, didn't he, against Wolves. So what do you reckon? I'll drop back in tomorrow for another quick ship vid. But yeah, if you want to check my podcast out, the link will be directly below. I'd be much appreciated. My music, everything. I appreciate you all. I've got a members channel, all that stuff. In the meantime, take it easy. I'll speak to you all in a bit.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask.